Evidence-based solutions to fill the huge gap in support autistic people and their families are facing. Jingle Jam support was essential to bring to life some of the solutions that are needed to build a more inclusive society where autistic young people can thrive. You helped us develop a digital mental health and well-being tips app that is now reaching thousands of autistic people around the world with a safe place full of resources and tips from the community to help manage mental health. We're also piloting a new digital toolkit to help schools better understand and support the unique needs and strengths of autistic children.
Hello, so nice to see you.
Hi Boba, likewise.
I'm so excited for Jingle Jam this year.
Me too, let's do it.
Let's do it. Hello, I'm Boba, an autistic ADHD streamer, and I'll be fundraising for Autistica this Jingle Jam. So last year, me and my community raised funds for Autistica, and we're excited to do so again this year. So what will we be funding for this Jingle Jam?
So your support this year could help us take some of our solutions to the next level. It could help us test our Strengths and Needs toolkit at scale, which is a necessary step towards our goal of having it implemented in schools across the country. Thousands of people on the autism diagnosis waitlist are under 18, so this project is vital to ensure schools are better equipped to support autistic pupils, while so many are still waiting for a diagnosis and for better support. So now more than ever, your support is critical to ensure autistic young people have a fair chance to participate in society and thrive.
I hope that you'll consider supporting Autistica for Jingle Jam this year.
Your support will help us build a more inclusive society for autistic young people.
We can finally relax our faces now.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
We're here for every child and young person with experience of care in England. Children are taken into care when it isn't safe at home, most into foster care. Too many are then moved around a lot whilst in care and then have to live alone when they turn 18. They're 4 times as likely to struggle with their mental health, and 1 in 3 become homeless within 2 years of leaving care. Hey Zara.
Hello.
Excited? Nervous? Yeah, good. Let's do it.
Hi, I'm Zara, otherwise known as Chubbyish Bunny. I'm a care experience streamer and I'm going to be fundraising for Become this Jingle Jam. So the fundraising that my community and I are going to do this Jingle Jam, what's that going to do for Become?
So your community's fundraising is going to help Become build community for care experienced young people. So spaces where young people can come together both in person and online, so they can support each other, they can access support and find a sense of belonging that we all need.
Especially as someone that's care experienced myself, it can be something that's really isolating, and something that's so key is having those connections and making those friendships and just having that sense of community and belonging.
This is Become's first Jingle Jam. Like, it's epic.
I am buzzing.
I can't believe it. We've been massive fans of Jingle Jam for many years, and 2025 is Become's year, so we're so hyped.
Please consider supporting Become this Jingle Jam.
Care experienced young people don't have enough champions in our society or around the world. Champion them. Support Become at Jingle Jam. Do you think we did it?
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, nice. Good.
We're campaigning against living miserably, or CALM, and we're a suicide prevention charity. Our vision is that no one feels like suicide is their only option, but right now, too many people are struggling to see a way forward. That's why we're here, to help anyone struggling with life and provide everyone with the skills to help prevent suicide. The Jingle Jam community has done incredible things for CALM. Most importantly, in the last 3 years, you've raised enough to fund over 77,000 conversations on our life-saving suicide prevention helpline. Every one of those calls answered by a trained professional team is a chance to spark hope in a young person struggling to see a way forward.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, Mark. How you doing?
Excellent. Another year, another adventure.
It's great to have you back at Jingle Jam. Can't wait to see what you have.
Absolutely. Hi everybody, I'm Mark. I'm the Games Master for High Rollers D&D, and we care very, very much about mental health. So this year, we'll be fundraising for Campaign Against Living Miserably for Jingle Jam. So over the years, we've raised a bunch of money for CALM, and we're fundraising more this year. Can you tell us a little bit about what that goes towards with CALM?
Yeah, absolutely. So we estimate that around a third of the people that reach our helpline are under 25. So the fundraising from yourselves and all of Jingle Jam helps make sure that Calm can be there for them 365 days a year. It also means that we can develop other tools like the Creator Mental Health Toolkit.
Which is fantastic. We use it in High Rollers, and I know so many other creators who use it as well.
Oh, great to hear. Well, we have tools like that, and we're also expanding into other aspects like a similar toolkit for games community managers.
Really? As a former community manager myself, that would have been an amazing tool for me to have had when I was working there, so that's great to hear.
So Mark, we're thrilled to have you and High Rollers back again this year at Jingle Jam.
Thank you, thank you.
Is there any chance we can get a sneak peek of what it is you're working on?
Ooh, I don't know, maybe I'll just decide now. Hang on, let me see, I got a D20 here. Kobolds again. Yeah, we'll have to, the dice have said, so yeah, we'll get up to something fun though, don't worry. You'll just have to tune in and find out. Please consider supporting Calm this Jingle Jam.
Your donations will make a big difference in helping Calm be there for anybody struggling with life any day of the year.
Wallace & Gromit's Grand Appeal has been working for 30 years to support sick children and babies at Bristol Children's Hospital by funding equipment, arts, play and music therapy, accommodation for families and pioneering facilities like the Grand Appeal's Patient Hotel, which will be called Jingle Jam Building. We are proud to have been part of Jingle Jam since 2017. In that time, this amazing community has raised over 2.2 million to help make Jingle Jam Building a reality. This pioneering facility will be a UK first and will help sick children and their families from across the southwest of England. With planning permission now in place, we're looking forward to getting started.
Hello again.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming in. It's an absolute privilege to be raising funds for Grand Appeal.
We're just so glad to be part of it. It's been 9 years now and we're really excited for this year's Jingle Jam.
Hello, I'm Lewis. I am the co-founder of the Yogscast. I'm one of the trustees of Jingle Jam, and we are very, very proud to be supporting Grand Appeal once again this year. So, where are we on the Patient Hotel?
So we've been granted planning permission, which is incredibly exciting.
Yes, it is a big deal.
Jingle Jam Building, the Grand Appeal's Patient Hotel, is going to be an amazing facility. It's going to be the first of its kind in the UK, and our building is going to provide 12 family accommodation rooms with en-suites for families to stay in. And yeah, the amazing thing about the Patient Hotel is that it will support all sorts of patients, from children with brain injuries to those with long-term medical conditions like cystic fibrosis, and it will help them get one step closer to being home.
We're really excited, and thank you so much for continuing to work with us and make such a cool project. So please consider supporting Wallace & Gromit's Grand Appeal this Jingle Jam.
Your donation will help build a brighter future for sick children and their families at Bristol Children's Hospital. So excited for another year of Jingle Cats, Lewis?
Oh, yes, I guess. Do you have a cat?
We're Make-A-Wish, and we grant life-changing wishes to children with critical illnesses around the world. A wish gives a child hope, strength and joy, especially when they're facing the toughest times. Whether it's meeting a hero, going on a magical adventure, or simply having time to be a child again, every wish is unique and deeply meaningful. This is our first time partnering with Jingle Jam, and we're thrilled to be a part of it. We know just how powerful it is when online creators and gaming communities come together to fundraise. In the last year alone, their support has contributed to granting over 32,000 wishes to children living with critical illnesses around the world. We're excited to see what we can achieve together this year.
Hello you, good to see you again, how's it going?
Nice to see you again, Will. Thank you so much for coming today, and thank you for supporting us in Jingle Jam.
My pleasure.
Hello my friends, I'm Will, and this year I'm super excited to be teaming up with Make-A-Wish for Jingle Jam. We'll be raising money to grant wishes to children living with critical illnesses all across the UK, so watch this space to see what we get up to. Could you possibly tell me about what project our fundraising will go towards this year?
This year, our fundraising is going towards granting wishes for children all the way around the world. For children whose lives have been turned upside down, their playground's been replaced by a hospital bed, so wishes are a lifeline. They bring joy and resilience and precious time for families to spend together away from all of the treatments, especially when life feels uncertain.
Yeah, I mean, bless them, it's got to be so tough. I think something just as small as like hopping on a game with friends is so helpful for socialising and, you know, still keeping in touch. And I think I can't even imagine what it's like to be too poorly to even do that. This feels like such a
like a fantastic opportunity to bring everyone together and, you know, just to make wishes come true when the kids are facing stuff like surgery and treatment, maybe with no clear end in sight. Please, my friends, support Make-A-Wish this Jingle Jam. You have the chance to rescue the magic of childhood when it's otherwise been robbed by critical illness. You'll be giving Wish children the chance to dream big no matter what they've been through. And how often do you get the chance to say you've actually made somebody's dream come true?
For a child living with a critical illness, every day can be a struggle, with the chance to create magical memories out of reach. With your donations or fundraising support, you can turn impossible dreams into reality, offering escape, joy, and giving families precious memories to hold on to, no matter what the future brings.
We are War Child, a specialist charity that helps support children affected by war. We aim to reach children as quickly as possible when conflict breaks out and stay long after the cameras have gone. We are there to support them through their recovery, to heal.
Hello everyone, welcome to Jingle Jam, day 6. I was super exhausted, so I apologise I couldn't start at my normal midday time today, but hopefully we can still get some good hours in before my collaboration with Fiora Tank Girl later. How's everyone doing? I'm back in my costume as well. I decided Halloween isn't the only day that I'll wear this. I'll just wear it all the time I'm playing Signalis. Thank you for the lurk chain. There we go. Make the chat box a bit bigger. I've got a new fancy chat box. It's not the standard Streamlabs one. I went onto a website called... what was it? Hexium. They've got some nice Twitch overlays. I used it for the timer yesterday. But yeah, I am raising money as part of the Jingle Jam 2025 for my chosen charity, the Trevor Project. We have already managed to get to £480. If we can get that to £600 by the end of the weekend, that would be incredible. Although, how much you have given already is incredible, as it is. Far exceeded my expectations. Right, we haven't got much time today, so I'll get right into it. We were pushed down an elevator shaft by this annoying managerial type guy, like a boss or a supervisor, I can't remember. But they pushed us down an elevator, and now we're quite far away from where we need to be. Nice. Players are burning the bodies. Maintenance key. We have a full inventory. That's fine. It's full of stuff we can use. This means we're not the only person that they decide to push down the elevator, I presume. Or at the very least, they're using it to dump bodies. Maybe they figured if they couldn't burn the bodies to dispose of them, they could just toss them down a lift and they would be on a different floor now. Like, if they're going to come back to life, then shove them down an elevator and they can't come back to life on the same floor as you, can they? There we go, maintenance key. Oh god. The massive cistern's walls disappear in the darkness. Oh my god. Right. I need a postbox key to get whatever's being hidden in there. Let's switch to the pistol for now. We don't need a big gun for just walking about. Owl key required. $12mm. I am officially sick of the Yules next door. They've been listening to that stupid song non-stop since the piano room was locked down. If I have to hear it one more time, I am going over there and smashing that stupid tape recorder to pieces. Wonder if there's a way we can borrow a key so we can get into their dorm and put an end to this madness. I don't care about breaking quarantine if it means having to hear that song again. Never having to hear that song again. Let them have their music, you bastard. Storch. Security technician, control replica storage. Oh, it's got a shield. There's one there too. They seem passive. They're not passive. Wait, what button is my... Do I have any stuns? I do not. It's been too long since I did this. Run away. I don't have the bullets to handle this. Oh, good lord. Bloody hell. Memorandum, lighting malfunctions. Due to a recent incident involving a certain starling that shall remain unnamed, I've adjusted all doors to require visible light to open. This should hopefully stop any more non-service cadre personnel from endangering themselves by stumbling into dark rooms until we can take care of the lighting issues. I've been assigned an illumination failure repair task. Remember to equip a flashlight module so the door sensor will let you in. Ask Adler ahead of time if you need one. He's usually in the quarters on the 8th floor these days. My god, there's so many bloody... I need to heal. haven't got enough bullets for this. No space. It's good, I need to repair anyway. I also need to remind myself of the controls, because C is to use tool. F will stomp on them if I recall. That's modules. Shit. Okay, it doesn't seem like I need to burn those bodies. Maybe. You know what, let's do it anyway. I don't like those ones. They're scary. Oh, I don't know if that did anything to them. Oh well. Maybe I did a mistake. Oh, there you tall freaky one. That was an unfortunate use of that tool, but I panicked. Okay. That can't be opened. Maybe I have to be down here. I'm afraid the commander won't receive any visitors at the moment. But perhaps I could be of assistance instead. Who are you? I'm the administrator of this facility. Please, there's no need to be afraid. I'm just here to help. Hello, Albion. Welcome in. Star. Security technician guard replica. Holy shoot. I have no idea where the hell that came from. Great, they've started hiding things in the dark now. So until I get the flashlight it mentioned, that's going to suck a lot. 4 bullets. God damn. so many more enemies this time than there was before. Right, a fuse. That should come in handy. 2 S23 service cadre, AR S32 projector. Your order for this replacement part has been approved and was processed by S23 management. Please find enclosed the request part for installation. Falk has specifically requested that the repair of the looping lift system be prioritised over other repairs. Please replace the fuse as soon as possible. It is a huge hassle for everyone to get around without it. Kitez. Uratet. Befrying. Kitez awaits liberation. Right. Limited ammunition. Please go down in one hit. Bloody hell. Okay. Wish I had a revolver so I could use those bullets there. Too dark. Need that damn flashlight. Oh god. Is this the elevator that needs to fuse? Nope. Shattergate handle. What the hell am I going to do? I guess I could try running past the person who's in the corridor. Oh, this is stressful. Shit. They're everywhere. What in the actual hell is that? One 167. Oh, my ears. One 153. I don't know what it wants. That's stressing me out. Oh, good lord. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. You know, when I first played this on Halloween, I was like, hey, this isn't too bad. This isn't too scary. Turns out, when you only play the first couple hours of a game, yeah, like you've had a virtual insanity redeem. Actually worked this time. Normally doesn't. Whew. Power Wash Simulator later. Power Wash Simulator 2 later is going to be a nice wind down from this because, holy hell. Unlocks from the other side. That's why I started. Then I came this way and I jumped down a hole in one of the rooms. There's an elevator that needs a fuse. I don't know where that elevator is. This is the shower room full of enemies. I need a flashlight before I can go into all the dark rooms. I don't know where I'm going to find that. I think there was a clue, actually. Hang on. But I've already forgotten what was in the clue. Back in we go. No bullets. Right, this bit where it's like going off in my ears, I'm going to turn down the volume just for it, I think, because it was too insane. $106. There was only one more step to it when I ran away. Oh, Isle of the Dead. What's the artist called again? I know the piece name, Isle of the Dead. Who's the artist? I wanna... Arnold Bocklin. A painting of a strange island. Somehow it feels very familiar. There's a keyhole in the painting. Nope. Wait, is that all that's in here? I guess it's good I solved the puzzle now, so I don't have to worry about it later. But this isn't where I had to go. This is a place I need to go in the future. Shit. I hate when that happens. Two enemies there. If I can grab without attracting their attention. Security technician guard replica star. No. Oh, hello. Thank God, ammo. 2 bullets. Make them count. There's 2 enemies in the darkness there. Can't go there yet. I'm at Heart of the Revolution. Can't I just like grab a table lamp and staple it to my head or something? I need to see in the dark. God damn. Ah! Hello, Zahex. I'm having a hard time. Where the hell is the looping lift system? I say it needs repairing, but I don't know what. I didn't get jump scared, but there was an incredibly horrifying sequence with a bunch of screaming corpses and loud radio frequencies, which was nice. There were like 4 corpses stood up screaming, and I had to like match radio frequencies, and it was torture on the ears. Nope. Let's go in here. I don't think I've got enough bullets to do this. I don't. Nope, 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 nope. Christ. All the ammunition I just gained from coming into this room was spent on clearing the room. Hate that. Is there even anything worthwhile in here? Oh. No, I used my bullets for nothing. Oh. Nothing of interest. Great. Salt in the wound. Ow! Stop it! Well, I've seen that note. Wait, there's things to grab. Okay, grabbing a healing item and getting hurt in the process just feels a little bit waste. Well, it's only information. No. I don't need lore. I need items. Yeah, I need a bandage for the cut I'm about to get, exactly. I need a flashlight module. 8th floor. This is the 6th floor. Oh my god, it came back to life. No, this game hates me. This sequence is horrifying, I hate it. Oh, Generation 2 low-cost general purpose. Biomechanical with titanium reinforced polyethylene shell. 185 centimeters. The tough worker bees of the construction and repair industry. One of the earlier replica designs. The simple but efficient ARAs are actually the most produced replica type to date. These strong and heavy worker units are the perfect fit for work in construction and production of industrial goods. In many places throughout our nation, ARAs have already replaced all Gestalt workers in fields like glimmer forming and explosive ordnance disposal. Right. I need to get to 8th floor. This is 7th. Oh, this is the lift system. Well, I have the fuse. So how do I fix it? Where is the power located? The looping lift system. Oh, thank you, Lux. I'm dressed up like the main character in the game. I originally made it for my Halloween stream of Signalis, but since I'm playing more Signalis, I might as well keep wearing it. Only downside is I haven't rigged the ears. I didn't have time to, and I really just can't be bothered at this point. I textured it myself by hand, which is why it's a little bit rough. Here. Also, because I've got less heals, I'm a little bit shorter. Oh, whoops. Well, Elistra, I believe, is based off of the Signalis androids, at least the faces. Or the replicas, whatever you would call them. I believe Elistra is actually based off of them, at least her second appearance. I only realised when I was making this and I did the nose thing and I was like, hang on a second. I see what she's done. Oh, thank you though. I appreciate that you like it. It was, I don't know, a few hours of work. Not super long, just because I used sort of the bodysuit that comes with Vroid Studio, which is just it's like a plain bodysuit you can just paint textures onto. Gloves are a bit thick, but it's fine. You hardly see my hands anyway. Keeps my hands warm too. Also, black hair. Obviously it's temporary dye. No, obviously it's a glamour, because magic. Okay, so... Oh, for God's sake. Stop coming back to life, you bastards. What am I meant to do now? Right, so those are the lifts I need to fix. Those will get me to floor 8. Floor 8 gives me the flashlight. I have to fuse to fix the lifts. But, 2 problems. 1, that enemy I already killed came back to bloody life. 2, I have no ammo for my guns. And 3, I don't know where the hell the fuse gets put in. Oh, and 4, there's still a ton of bloody enemies I haven't killed. Like these. There is a painting of Isle of the Dead here. With a keyhole. But that feels like not a priority right now. I go off. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in this room. There was ammo, but I immediately spent it to kill something, so... where does the fuse go? Oh, god damn it. Now I'm bleeding out. I'm genuinely so stuck here. I did a pretty good job when I first played this game. I was solving puzzles left and right. But today, I am struggling. Come over this way, please. Can I hit you? Can I melee you? I don't know. Where do I put the fuse? I'm struggling. No. Please. Oh, great. It's going terribly today. Oh. I still have accessories in this look, by the way. And look, I've got different sunglasses. Do you like my glasses on this? They're more rectangular than round. They do look quite futuristic, don't they? It looks like the nose bridge line is like the bridge of the frame. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Why can't I figure it out? I did so well on the first stream I did of this game, and now I'm struggling. I'm bleeding out. I've got no ammo. There's enemies everywhere. I can't find out where you put the damn fuse for the lift. Maybe if those lifts go up, maybe I can find the fuse box on an upper floor. Which means going outside. The lifts don't go upstairs. Wait, or maybe they do. Maybe I have to go... Because they won't be on this bit here. They'll be down. If I try to figure out what this floor looks like in alignment with the one... below, I would need to... Damn it. I just need to find a fuse box for that lift. It shouldn't be that hard. Too dark. Oh, shoot. Over there. Maybe. That's the lifts. Fuse maybe? No. Workshop key. Maybe the workshop has the fuse box. That would make sense. But where do I find a key for the workshop? I swear I've been everywhere. So yellow means it's locked, but I can go in it. That room's in the dark, so I can't explore it. Repair bay. Down a floor. That's the looping lift. B8 is where I need to try and get to. The lift will take me there. Rolling shutter gate needs a handle. from somewhere, which I presume might be in the maintenance room or workshop. Hang on, which... I'm in the Ava dorm. Ava dorm. Flooded corridor. This is why I explored previously, and I'm stuck down here. So I got pushed down an elevator shaft. Paternoster engine room. Right. Okay, I've got the solution. There's a Paternoster engine room, which I presume is for the Paternoster lifts. Which I presume is where I can put the fuse. Let me just hobble my ass over there. Oh, a puzzle. Maybe? Not a puzzle, just a... Oh. Did anyone leave an instruction manual anywhere? Last time I had to do a puzzle, there was a construction manual. There was an instruction manual. Maybe I need to get it to that amount? 800, 230? So, like... Okay, so... that increases that by 30, but it... gives 30 to that one. And that one takes away from both. What the heck? Maths ain't mathin'. Okay, what if I just flick all of them? No. Okay. I presume we want that number. That's... I can only presume right now. Oh, wait, so... that red thing there means it... takes away from? Or adds to? Adds to. So red means it takes away from that row. Blue means it adds to that row. So that... other way around, rather. Red adds to it, blue takes away. So if I do that, it takes away 190, adds 80. Okay. So... add 80. Doesn't work. Well, hang on. Let's go from there, shall we? No. Oh, do you know this game, Alistair, do you? I figured out what the solution is. I'm bad at maths, so we'll see how long it takes. I played it for the first time on Halloween, but I only got to the part where they push you down the elevator, which felt like basically the intro to the game. Okay. That 81 doesn't work for this because it takes away so much. That's like a trick. Maybe. Wait. 50. 60. No. There we go. I lucked into that, I'll be honest. God damn. Right, back to the lifts. Sprint through these enemies. Try not to die. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Floor 8, finally. Oh, is that a clap emote? They did have a clap emote right after my karaoke. Incredible. Library key. Okay. Ooh. Fancy. No enemies I can see. Kitez, Heimat, Leng, so we're there. An orrery showing a rotating view of the current relative positions of the inhabited worlds of the solar system. Veneta, the ocean world ravaged by war. When I close my eyes, I can hear the sound of the sea. Heimat, home of the new nation's government. Oh no, we're on Leng. I heard the view of the gas giant's rings in the sky is beautiful there. We're on Leng. S-23 Shipinski is here. Kitez, the Red Desert. The Imperial fleet can only hold it for so long before it will be liberated. Rot front, the ice moon circling the largest gas giant. In the process of glimmer forming. Rian, home to the Imperial Palace floating above poisonous clouds. I'm sure that will be part of some kind of quiz later. A clue for a puzzle. Okay, darkness. We need the flashlight. So I'm going to have to make my way through here. Oh, thank God. Oh, good. Let's make sure to save our ammo this time. Won't kill anything that doesn't need killing. Replica overview Adler, the bastard who pushed us down the elevator shaft. Administration, Datenverarbeitung, logistic replica. Adler. Administrator, data processing, logistics replica Eagle. Type, Generation 5 High Command Specialist. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and titanium skeleton, 175 centimeters. Bit shorter than some of the other models. An integral part of every Protector Führungskommando is the administrator unit. A single Adler unit can manage and oversee all administrative tasks for an entire facility, freeing other operational command units to focus on the direct control of Protector units. The Adler is designed to work as a direct counterpart to the Falk unit, serving as her adjutant by taking care of necessary paperwork and calculations. Eagle key. Mineshaft is our final destination. So now we know where that is. And we have access to this floor now by the ladders. Handy. Oh shit. Blue screened. Oh, wait. I didn't save. uh... Well, maybe I can manage my ammunition better this time. Silver lining, right? Now I can save my ammo and my healing items. And I know where to go straight away. Solve the puzzle. Whew. Screw it. Good. We've seen this cutscene, so I do apologise while I skip through it. He's the administrator, she doesn't have to be afraid, he's here to help. But he's being sussy about it. None of us are here by choice. There you go, back to full health. Need to get that fuse. No space to carry fuse. Well, shit. Well, I've got an idea. I hate this one, so I'm gonna go stun for it. There you go. Now I have space for a fuse. It's very much a targeted attack. Alright, seen that one. It's about repairing the elevator, which I know how to do now. Oh wait, shit, I've got to do the puzzle again. Well, I don't even know how I did it last time. I just fluked into it. I think it was the second button. Was it that? It was definitely the second one. There we go. Got it. Time to go save. It's a very red game. Couldn't I repair... I could combine them, couldn't I? There you go. Repair spray plus. I improved my repair spray. There was a puzzle in here. You get to see the corpses screaming again. What was the number that popped up again? Hang on. 156. 162. Cover your ears, everyone. Free. There we have it. And here's the Yell of the Dead painting with the keyhole. In here there's ammo to steal, so let's draw you out. Shit. Grab the ammo. And run. That's all that's in here. I've already explored it, so I know. Floor 8. We're back. Library key required. Flashlight. Perfect. Ah, beautiful. Now I have ammo, I have healing items, and I've done the objectives I need to do. We're back from where we lost the save and died. And we're in a healthy position. Oh, the flashlight pisses them off. Shit! Lesson learned. If you use the flashlight module, it immediately attracts them to you. That makes sense. Now I've got the flashlight. Let's save again. And then we'll make our way slowly back through all of the floors that we now can see what we're doing in. The rooms we couldn't previously enter because they were dark. such as the one next to the cleaning room, I believe. This one's locked and needs an owl key, but let's just put it on the map. There we go. Sneak our way through here. Yep. If I didn't doubt it, if I doubted it before, I now know for sure that the flashlight algorithm, I do not like it. Oh, a shooting range. Incredible. Weapon case. Can't combine that. Let's just use that to heal. What's in the weapon case? Oh, it has a padlock. Adhesive tape. Okay, I have to come back for the adhesive tape. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. Usually it's used to fix items that we find that are broken. What the fuck are you? Okay, that one just dies. Right, flashlight off. Let's not piss off this room full of monsters. Right. Let's head to the dorm. Jump down the hole. Next dark room, I believe, is over here to the right. Past this one. Nope, not that one. Oh, that's tanky. We don't want this one coming back to life. Not when it's that tough. I think this is the next dark room. No. No. There was another dark room somewhere. Maybe it was just a repair bay. Eula bedroom. That's a dark room. That's on floor 8. Oh no, Adler bedroom. That's the place we got the flashlight from. Shh. Not again. Where are you? Too many, too many, too many, too many. Okay. Oh, that's just a... Christ on a bike. Stresses me out. Please tell me there was something worthwhile in here. Island key. That's for the room. One of the Kalubis has holed herself up in a management office on the 7th floor. I've seen her in her illusion sitting inside the room crying. Which one is the real one? Oh, I've already sorted that out. More keys. Revolver unlocked. High powered. A little stub revolver. Let's save that for the big boys. Or the big girls, rather. Only boy I've encountered is a massive asshole and a boss, which does seem about right. He's also short. Hello, island. I've got your key. Workshop key. Wow, just keys for keys. That's bloody hell. Key collecting simulator. Workshop is down or up on floor 6. I'm going to go hit another save, but that requires going up again to floor 5. Right. I need to head to staff accommodations and the workshop hallway. Not there. I have to sneak through here again. They're chill if you don't sprint or shine a flashlight in their eyes, at least. Or get up in their personal space. Oh. Don't know what that is. Star and Storch. Replica known issues part 2. Classified information, command eyes only. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Despite their normally laid-back demeanour, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit low in status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. I see. Storch units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after development is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history and mythology work well as fetish objects. So wait, what? So what they're basically saying is that the stars are very dominant, violent personalities, and that the Storches are best put with like an older. Well, they want an older lady who'll punish them. What? Is that what I'm reading by? Am I reading into that too deeply? An audio tape deck unit wired up to broadcasting unit. If I had an audio cassette, I could probably have its content broadcast on the radio. There is a different definition for fetish, yes. Let me see if I can find the exact definition. I am aware that it's not a sex thing, just because I said fetish object. An inanimate object worshipped for its supposed magical powers, or is because it isn't considered to be inhabited by a spirit. Now, I presume maybe it's less literal in this world, and it's not that they worship it, but perhaps it's just an object that stabilizes their personality because they have a connection to it. Perhaps. Like they just they develop a close attachment to that object. Because they were talking a lot about unstable personalities and needing support to like keep them in check. Small radio broadcasting unit. It's up to broadcast the tape's deck input signal on frequency 142. Hang on then. Let's see if it's broadcasting something. It is broadcasting nothing. However, if I find a tape, I'll be able to broadcast the tape into my radio. And I presume listen to it. But I always forget the bloody controls. Here we go. Right, so I found a radio, which is part of a puzzle. But I haven't found anything else of any use to direct me in the direction I need to go. I need an owl key, wherever I might find that. The Storch Dome is full of enemies. However, I do have a new gun. And plenty of ammo. So I could just start blasting. Right, I'm in workshop. I can jump down a floor to Stardorm. Take the elevator to Storchdorm. Shit, it came back to life. Alright, ladies. One at a time, please. Wait, where'd they go? What the fuck killed them all? That's arguably scarier than if they were all here still alive. This is a nope. Shit. Big gun, big gun, big gun. I need to stop that cool one before they revive. Okay, so they were all alive. They were just in a different room. Alright, I don't want that particularly large lady to come back, so... There we go. Let's burn her. The rest I can handle. The big shields cost me quite a few of my big bullets. Could the camera move up further, please, so I can actually see where I'm looking? This is intimidating. Right, repair sprays. Oh. Perfectly normal decorations for a dorm room. Saturn eating his son. And I think that thing was right. I think Storch is a little bit fucked up. Like decorating their fucking dorms with. Right, so what? The Storch dorm gave me a bunch of repair sprays and replacement ammo for killing them, I guess. Seems to be all that's here. There's a file. Replica overview Storch. Security technician control of replica Stork. Oh, maybe it's pronounced Stork even with the CH. Someone who speaks German would have to let me know. Maybe it's just Stork. I'll call them Storks from now on. Generation 5 Combat Lead Unit. Combat Lead. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. 240 centimeters. Big girls. Each cadre of protector security technicians is overseen by a controller unit, the most common of which is the Stork type, one of the tallest replica models thanks to their extended legs. Storks figuratively and literally keep a constant bird's eye view of any situation, ready to direct and coordinate their assigned security technicians. They're tough, no-nonsense demeanor, though sometimes described as brutal and even cruel. Makes them the perfect fit as unwavering sentinels of order. Alright. Big dominant ladies. I see. Okay. What key do I need for this? Library, right? Yes. There we have it. Minor. This is the one I fought as the first boss battle. Minor bites nuclear tech Nick Hoshish replica. Minor. Mining nuclear tech high security replica. Minor. Generation 3 Industrial Specialist, biomechanical with high security reinforced armor plated servo shell, 260 centimeters. When it comes to dangerous cargo, heavy machinery and hazardous environments, no other model rivals the Minar units with their high security power armor bodies. Even in lethal radiation, under crushing pressure, and in zero G, they keep their calm demeanor and show exemplary teamwork. Despite their hulking bodies, underneath their face shields a standard Generation 3 cranial construct, making maintenance and social interfacing as easy as any other replica model. Please note the minor neural pattern is not suited for combat use. For combat applications, the Sapper variant should be used, which implies a combat-capable persona in the same frame. For more information, see Schwer Anti-Panzer Replica Schnapper. Wait, so I guess because it's a replica, the hulking body is their body. Like, the hulking armor is their body, but they have like a normal sized head inside to make it seem like they're wearing a suit. But they're not in a suit, that is their body. Because that's what it implies there, right? Despite their hulking bodies, underneath their face shields a standard Generation 3 cranial construct. So standard head on a massive body. Oh, shutter gate handle. Right. We needed that. This is the room from the cutscene. Falk. Operational Command Control Unit Replica Falcon. That one is not seemingly a anagram turned into an animal. That is... they just made that one up. Otherwise it would be an ocker. Generation 6 High-Tech Bioresonance Command Unit. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. 250 centimeters. The Protector Forms Commando Commander. The head of each Aeon's Facility Protector Force is a powerful prototype bioresonant Falk unit. An authority that may never be questioned, a Falk unit serves not just as a commander to protectors, but as a nearly godlike being, a perception that is underlined by her tall build and resemblance to our nation's leaders, the Great Revolutionary and her daughter. It is also aided by her powerful prototype bioresonance module, which not only allows her to bend the will of weaker minds and fathom their intentions and emotions, but also grants her the ability to manipulate objects from a distance. Holy shit. Whoa, okay, I wasn't ready for that. Oh! I was not ready for this either. God damn. I did not like me reading up on Falcons. Hello? Is this her? Is this the base's Falcon? She dead? Dying? Falk's diary. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I do not want to live anymore as what I have become. The red eye beyond the gate showed me. No, touched me, poisoned me. It feels like my mind has been contaminated, defiled by another person's memory. I'm no longer fully myself anymore, though I've not fully become someone else either. I'm stuck here, between her and me, with half-formed dreams and recollections, penetrating my brain and tainting my every action. Who is she? Who is that white-haired girl? Why do I long to see her again? Why would she curse me like this? Just pardon me, while I steal from your office and make sure my guns are loaded. A heavy box fashioned to look like an owl. There are small holes at the top looking like a speaker or a microphone. Damn. all I can do here. Just look at the box. And read her diary. I guess she's deceased. But, I mean, the machine looks like it's got moving stuff on it. But she's not hooked up to the IV either. Not that surely a replica would use an IV. Well, I guess they could do if it had things that weren't like human fluids. Like machine fluids, maybe? I don't know. I wonder why the absolute supreme commander of the base with the psychic powers is dead and or unconscious. I'm just going to blame Adler for now. He kind of seems like the kind of asshole who would have done that. He did push me down the lift. Right, I need to get up to the lift shaft with the handle, so I can replace the handle. Oh, it's not a lift. It's just a shuttered door. And a save room that isn't on the top floor, thank God. Yule, it's a me. Yule, simple, universal, light replica owl. Owl! Type, Generation 4, low-cost, general-purpose. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell. Polyethylene shell, rather. 175 centimeters. Yule units are the backbone of the Yuuzhan nation's workforce. These elegant, multi-purpose worker units are suited for all kinds of domestic tasks like cleaning, cooking, and simple medical and office work. Yules are highly social and get along well with each other, as well as most other replica models. While unfit for combat, their lightweight frame makes them a prime choice for distance facilities where supplies are limited. Listen, I might not be fit for combat, but I'm kicking ass anyway. Owl key. Oh, let me guess. This is the... Oh, the piano room. This is where they said all of the Yules like to hang out. There's a note next door complaining that they would always play their damn music in here. Right, let's just pop another save while I've grabbed that key. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Don't forget to check out my Jingle Jam donation page where you can donate towards the Trevor Project for Jingle Jam 2025. £10 gets you a shout out, £15 gets you a doodle of your choice, within reason, and £35 gives you the Jingle Jam game collection, which is 15 games at the price of £35 and a donation to charity. I will be right back.
The UK's leading autism research and campaigning charity. We develop evidence-based solutions to fill the huge gap in support autistic people and their families are facing. Jingle Jam support was essential to bring to life some of the solutions that are needed to build a more inclusive society where autistic young people can thrive. You helped us develop a digital mental health and well-being tips hub that is now reaching thousands of autistic people around the world with a safe place full of resources and tips from the community to help manage mental health. We're also piloting a new digital toolkit to help schools better understand and support the unique needs and strengths of autistic children.
Hello, so nice to see you.
Hi, Boba, likewise.
I'm so excited for Jingle Jam this year.
Me too, let's do it.
Let's do it. Hello, I'm Boba, an autistic ADHD streamer, and I'll be fundraising for Autistica this Jingle Jam. So last year, me and my community raised funds for Autistica, and we're excited to do so again this year. So what will we be funding for this Jingle Jam?
So your support this year could help us take some of our solutions to the next level. It could help us test our Strengths and Needs toolkit at scale, which is a necessary step towards our goal of having it implemented in schools across the country. Thousands of people on the autism diagnosis waitlist are under 18, so this project is vital to ensure schools are better equipped to support autistic pupils, while so many are still waiting for a diagnosis and for better support. So now more than ever, your support is critical to ensure autistic young people have a fair chance to participate in society and thrive.
I hope that you'll consider supporting Autistica for Jingle Jam this year.
Your support will help us build a more inclusive society for autistic young people.
We can finally relax our faces now.
Exciting. That's exciting.
We're here for every child and young person with experience of care in England. Children are taken into care when it isn't safe at home, most into foster care. Too many are then moved around a lot whilst in care and then have to live alone when they turn 18. They're 4 times as likely to struggle with their mental health, and 1 in 3 become homeless within 2 years of leaving care. Hey Zara.
Hello.
Excited? Nervous? Yeah, good. Let's do it.
Hi, I'm Zara, otherwise known as Chubbyish Bunny. I'm a care experience streamer and I'm going to be fundraising for Become this Jingle Jam. So the fundraising that my community and I are going to do this Jingle Jam, what's that going to do for Become?
So your community's fundraising is going to help Become build community for care experienced young people. So spaces where young people can come together both in person and online, so they can support each other, they can access support and find a sense of belonging that we all need.
Especially as someone that's care experienced myself, it can be something that's really isolating, and something that's so key is having those connections and making those friendships and just having that sense of community and belonging.
This is Become's first Jingle Jam. Like, it's epic.
I am buzzing.
Like, I can't believe it. We've been massive fans of Jingle Jam for many years, and 2025 is Become's year, so we're so hyped.
Please consider supporting Become this Jingle Jam.
Care experienced young people don't have enough champions in our society or around the world. Champion them. Support Become at Jingle Jam. Do you think we did it?
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, nice. Good.
We're campaigning against living miserably, or CALM, and we're a suicide prevention charity. Our vision is that no one feels like suicide is their only option, but right now, too many people are struggling to see a way forward. That's why we're here, to help anyone struggling with life and provide everyone with the skills to help prevent suicide. The Jingle Jam community has done incredible things for CALM. Most importantly, in the last 3 years, you've raised enough to fund over 77,000 conversations on our life-saving suicide prevention helpline. Every one of those calls answered by a trained professional team is a chance to spark hope in a young person struggling to see a way forward.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, Mark. How you doing?
Excellent. Another year, another adventure.
It's great to have you back at Jingle Jam. Can't wait to see what you have.
Absolutely. Hi everybody, I'm Mark. I'm the Games Master for High Rollers D&D, and we care very, very much about mental health. So this year, we'll be fundraising for Campaign Against Living Miserably for Jingle Jam. So over the years, we've raised a bunch of money for CALM, and we're fundraising more this year. Can you tell us a little bit about what that goes towards with CALM?
Yeah, absolutely. So we estimate that around a third of the people that reach our helpline are under 25. So the fundraising from yourselves and all of Jingle Jam helps make sure that Calm can be there for them 365 days a year. It also means that we can develop other tools like the Creator Mental Health Toolkit.
Which is fantastic. We use it in High Rollers, and I know so many other creators who use it as well.
Oh, great to hear. Well, we have tools like that, and we're also expanding into other aspects like a similar toolkit for games community managers.
Really? As a former community manager myself, that would have been an amazing tool for me to have had when I was working there, so that's great to hear.
So Mark, we're thrilled to have you and High Rollers back again this year at Jingle Jam.
Thank you, thank you.
Is there any chance we can get a sneak peek of what it is you're working on?
Ooh, I don't know, maybe I'll just decide now. Hang on, let me see, I got a D20 here. Kobolds again. Yeah, we'll have to, the dice have said, so yeah, we'll get up to something fun though, don't worry, you'll just have to tune in and find out. Please consider supporting Calm this Jingle Jam.
Your donations will make a big difference in helping Calm be there for anybody struggling with life any day of the year.
Wallace & Gromit's Grand Appeal has been working for 30 years to support sick children and babies at Bristol Children's Hospital by funding equipment, arts, play and music therapy, accommodation for families and pioneering facilities like the Grand Appeal's Patient Hotel, which will be called Jingle Jam Building. We are proud to have been part of Jingle Jam since 2017. In that time, this amazing community has raised over 2.2 million to help make Jingle Jam Building a reality. This pioneering facility will be a UK first and will help sick children and their families from across the southwest of England. With planning permission now in place, we're looking forward to getting started.
Hello again.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming in. It's an absolute privilege to be raising funds for Grand Appeal.
We're just so glad to be part of it. It's been 9 years now and we're really excited for this year's Jingle Jam.
Hello, I'm Lewis. I am the co-founder of the Yogscast. I'm one of the trustees of Jingle Jam, and we are very, very proud to be supporting Grand Appeal once again this year. So, where are we on the Patient Hotel?
So we've been granted planning permission, which is incredibly exciting.
Yes, it is a big deal.
Jingle Jam Building, the Grand Appeal's Patient Hotel, is going to be an amazing facility. It's going to be the first of its kind in the UK, and our building is going to provide 12 family accommodation rooms with en-suites for families to stay in. And yeah, the amazing thing about the Patient Hotel is that it will support all sorts of patients, from children with brain injuries to those with long-term medical conditions like cystic fibrosis, and it will help them get one step closer to being home.
We're really excited, and thank you so much for continuing to work with us and make such a cool project. So please consider supporting Wallace & Gromit's Grand Appeal this Jingle Jam.
Your donation will help build a brighter future for sick children and their families at Bristol Children's Hospital. So excited for another year of Jingle Cats, Lewis?
Oh, yes, I guess. Do you have a cat?
We're Make-A-Wish, and we grant life-changing wishes to children with critical illnesses around the world. A wish gives a child hope, strength and joy, especially when they're facing the toughest times. Whether it's meeting a hero, going on a magical adventure, or simply having time to be a child again, every wish is unique and deeply meaningful. This is our first time partnering with Jingle Jam, and we're thrilled to be a part of it. We know just how powerful it is when online creators and gaming communities come together to fundraise. In the last year alone, their support has contributed to granting over 32,000 wishes to children living with critical illnesses around the world. We're excited to see what we can achieve together this year.
Hello you, good to see you again, how's it going?
Nice to see you again, Will. Thank you so much for coming today, and thank you for supporting us in Jingle Jam.
My pleasure.
Hello my friends, I'm Will, and this year I'm super excited to be teaming up with Make-A-Wish for Jingle Jam. We'll be raising money to grant wishes to children living with critical illnesses all across the UK, so watch this space to see what we get up to. Could you possibly tell me about what project our fundraising will go towards this year?
This year, our fundraising is going towards granting wishes for children all the way around the world. For children whose lives have been turned upside down, their playground's been replaced by a hospital bed, so wishes are a lifeline. They bring joy and resilience and precious time for families to spend together away from all of the treatments, especially when life feels uncertain.
Yeah, I mean, bless them, it's got to be so tough. I think something just as small as like hopping on a game with friends is so helpful for socialising and, you know, still keeping in touch. And I think I can't even imagine what it's like to be too poorly to even do that. This feels like such a like a fantastic opportunity to bring everyone together and, you know, just to make wishes come true when the kids are facing stuff like surgery and treatment, maybe with no clear end in sight. Please, my friends, support Make-A-Wish this Jingle Jam. You have the chance to rescue the magic of childhood when it's otherwise been robbed by critical illness. You'll be giving wish children the chance to dream big no matter what they've been through. And how often do you get the chance to say you've actually made somebody's dream come true?
For a child living with a critical illness, every day can be a struggle, with the chance to create magical memories out of reach. With your donations or fundraising support, you can turn impossible dreams into reality, offering escape, joy, and giving families precious memories to hold on to, no matter what the future brings.
We are War Child, a specialist charity that helps support children affected by war. We aim to reach children as quickly as possible when conflict breaks out and stay long after the cameras have gone. We are there to support them through their recovery, to heal and learn, for a safer, brighter future. We work in 14 countries around the world and some of the most dangerous places to be a child, including Ukraine, Gaza, South Sudan and the DRC. Thanks to your generous donations of more than £300,000 in Jingle Jam 2024, we've been able to protect, educate and stand up for children in some of the toughest situations across the world. In Gaza, where providing support has been difficult, we have reached hundreds of thousands of children with essential lifelines like food, blankets and hygiene kits, plus services that protect children separated from their families and mental health care to help heal invisible wounds and trauma. A huge thank you to you all for your support last year, making this and so much more possible across the countries we work in.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Yes, good. How are you?
Not bad, thank you. You ready for another Jingle Jam?
I am. Looking forward to it massively.
Wonderful.
Hello, I'm Digby. I'm a streamer over on Twitch and I'll be fundraising for War Child this Jingle Jam. So this Jingle Jam, what is our fundraising going to support in terms of work for War Child?
So sadly, right now, it is the deadliest time to be a child this century, with shockingly 1 in 5 children currently living in or fleeing from war. As you can imagine, the need is so great, but with your support and everyone at Jingle Jam, we can help continue delivering our critical, crucial programs to help support children affected by war. And they allow children a space to learn and heal and play and just be children again. It's so vital and important to their recovery.
One of the things that I was most proud about the fundraising that we did initially was the app that's gone to helping Ukrainian children continue their schooling even under Russian bombardment, which is a really big win.
It's a huge win. Please support War Child this Jingle Jam. Together we can give children caught up in conflict a chance to heal and learn for a brighter and more hopeful future.
Your donations will protect and educate children affected by war, because no child should be a part of war, ever.
We are WWF, the global environmental charity, and we're bringing our world back to life. With nature in freefall, we're urgently tackling the underlying causes that are driving the decline, especially the food system and climate change. And we're finding solutions so future generations have a world with thriving habitats and wildlife. It's a huge challenge, but there is hope. We're using our groundbreaking scientific research, our global influence, and the backing of our many supporters to make sure the natural world's vital signs are recovering by 2030. This is the first time we've been selected as a Jingle Jam charity partner, and we couldn't be more excited to be involved.
Hello there.
Hello.
Thank you for having me.
No, so excited to have you on board.
Yeah, it's going to be a good Jingle Jam this year. I'm looking forward to it. I'm Arthur Frederick, also known as Arthur TV. I'm a content creator and I'm going to be fundraising for WWF this Jingle Jam. Super excited to be fundraising for WWF this year. What exactly are those funds going to go towards?
So the funds raised from Jingle Jam are going to be used across the world for all of our global conservation work, especially focusing on places like the Amazon, which are really struggling with deforestation. We really want to try and stop deforestation to not only help the Amazon, but help fight climate change and protect the species that call it home. Every minute, an area roughly the size of 5 football pitches is cut down in the Amazon, and we're really at a tipping point where we might not be able to save it and reverse climate change. So we need to act now.
Wow, I didn't realise how much of the Amazon was under threat, so really looking forward to joining the fight against the deforestation and helping preserve it.
And we're so excited to have you as part of the team. So what have you got planned during Jingle Jam?
I think given it's a 2-week period, the main thing is I'm going to get in as many streams as possible. I want to check out the games collection, I want to play some Planet Zoo, maybe get some pandas in there, but most importantly just having some fun with my audience.
Sounds so exciting.
Support WWF and take action for your world this Jingle Jam.
Your donations will make a massive difference to help tackle the climate emergency and help bring our world back to life. I can't wait to see the zoo you build. I'm absolutely obsessed.
We are Autistica, the UK's leading autism research and campaigning charity. We develop evidence-based solutions to fill the huge gap in support autistic people and their families are facing. Jingle Jam support was essential to bring to life some of the solutions that are needed to build a more inclusive society where autistic young people can thrive. You helped us develop a digital mental health and well-being tips hub that is now reaching thousands of autistic people around the world with a safe place full of resources and tips from the community to help manage mental health. We're also piloting a new digital toolkit to help schools better understand and support the unique needs and strengths of autistic children.
Hello, so nice to see you.
Hi, Boba, likewise.
I'm so excited for Jingle Jam this year.
Me too, let's do it.
Let's do it. Hello, I'm Boba, an autistic ADHD streamer, and I'll be fundraising for Autistica this Jingle Jam. So last year, me and my community raised funds for Autistica, and we're excited to do so again this year. So what will we be funding for this Jingle Jam?
So your support this year could help us take some of our solutions to the next level. It could help us test our Strengths and Needs toolkit at scale, which is a necessary step towards our goal of having it implemented in schools across the country. Thousands of people on the autism diagnosis waitlist are under 18, so this project is vital to ensure schools are better equipped to support autistic pupils, while so many are still waiting for a diagnosis and for better support. So now more than ever, your support is critical to ensure autistic young people have a fair chance to participate in society and thrive.
I hope that you'll consider supporting Autistica for Jingle Jam this year.
Your support will help us build a more inclusive society for autistic young people.
We can finally relax our faces now.
That's exciting. That's exciting.
We're here for every child and young person with experience of care in England. Children are taken into care when it isn't safe at home, most into foster care. Too many are then moved around a lot whilst in care and then have to live alone when they turn 18. They're 4 times as likely to struggle with their mental health, and 1 in 3 become homeless within 2 years of leaving care. Hey Zara.
Hello.
Excited? Nervous? Yeah, good. Let's do it.
Hi, I'm Zara, otherwise known as Chubbyish Bunny. I'm a care experience streamer and I'm going to be fundraising for Become this Jingle Jam. So the fundraising that my community and I are going to do this Jingle Jam, what's that going to do for Become?
So your community's fundraising is going to help Become build community for care experienced young people. So spaces where young people can come together both in person and online, so they can support each other, they can access support and find a sense of belonging that we all need.
Especially as someone that's care experienced myself, it can be something that's really isolating, and something that's so key is having those connections and making those friendships and just having that sense of community and belonging.
This is Become's first Jingle Jam. Like, it's epic.
I am buzzing.
Like, I can't believe it. We've been massive fans of Jingle Jam for many years, and 2025 is Become's year, so we're so hyped.
Please consider supporting Become this Jingle Jam.
Care experienced young people don't have enough champions in our society or around the world. Champion them. Support Become at Jingle Jam. Do you think we did it?
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, nice. Good.
We're campaigning against living miserably, or CALM, and we're a suicide prevention charity. Our vision is that no one feels like suicide is their only option, but right now, too many people are struggling to see a way forward. That's why we're here, to help anyone struggling with life and provide everyone with the skills to help prevent suicide. The Jingle Jam community has done incredible things for CALM. Most importantly, in the last 3 years, you've raised enough to fund over 77,000 conversations on our life-saving suicide prevention helpline. Every one of those calls answered by a trained professional team is a chance to spark hope in a young person struggling to see a way forward.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, Mark. How you doing?
Excellent. Another year, another adventure.
It's great to have you back at Jingle Jam. Can't wait to see what you have.
Absolutely. Hi everybody, I'm Mark. I'm the Games Master for High Rollers D&D, and we care very, very much about mental health. So this year, we'll be fundraising for Campaign Against Living Miserably for Jingle Jam. So over the years, we've raised a bunch of money for Calm, and we're fundraising more this year. Can you tell us a little bit about what that goes towards with Calm?
Yeah, absolutely. So we estimate that around a third of the people that reach our helpline are under 25. So the fundraising from yourselves and all of Jingle Jam helps make sure that Calm can be there for them 365 days a year. It also means that we can develop other tools like the Creator Mental Health Toolkit.
Which is fantastic. We use it in High Rollers, and I know so many other creators who use it.
Hello and welcome back. I hope everyone's doing well. I have a coffee now. I won't be going for much longer because I need time to prep for my Power Wash stream with Fiora at 9, and she would quite like me to be there to set up with her for 8. So let's get to it, shall we? Only play for another maybe 45 minutes, if that. Now we've got a new save room, which is incredibly handy. However, I don't know what our objective is other than get to the mining place. There is now an owl room key I've acquired, which I need for the north hallway, I believe. Yes. Definitely that. Oh, cozy. They've put up fairy lights. Cute. Oh, this is the dorm for my people. The Eulers. Broken music cassette. I expect that's what I might need the tape into shooting range for. A portable audio tape player with a knife embedded in the speaker. Well, they did say they would break in and destroy their music player, didn't they? The absolute bastards. So it seems like the Eulers are just the most nice, polite ones who get along with everybody. But then they were playing music and it annoyed the Storches. The Storks. And they broke in and knifed the tape recorder, which is just a dick move. Yeah. Yeah, Storks broke into the room and knifed their cassette player because they didn't like to hear the piano music. What a bunch of bitches. Wait, if that's the Storch dorm, hang on, did I misread a dorm earlier? Or was there a second Storch dorm? What's the other one I saw? What did I go into earlier? STCR. Oh, sorry, so there's two Storch dorms. Stork, not Storch. Ugh. Here we go. Please stay dead. Okay. I got anything to spurn you with? No, I don't. Okay. I need to repair the magnetic tape inside a cassette before it can be played again. So I need this adhesive tape. But I've got a full inventory, so let's go put something in a box, I guess. Goddamn management. Oh shit, my light! No. Okay, let's go down to the piano room. What should I put away? No, I will put away the cassette tape, because I'd rather have guns on me, and I can return here to do the repairs once I get the adhesive. Ouch. Right, let's first grab the ammo and do a reload. That's annoying. We can lose one bullet, it's fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. Turn off the light before I go in here. Take our time. Gotta remember those repair patches are there on that floor so I can grab them in the future. How about that? Shit. Well, guess I'll need them in the future. Right, let's put the shotgun away for now so we can pull out the cassette tape and do the repair. Repaired cassette tape. Now we can head back to the workshop, which is a floor up. Here's the music that the Yules listen to. It's on... It should be broadcasting onto 142 now.
Here's my son, do. Strut my way on over to you. You like my son? I like his too. Strut my way on over to you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in, Lucius. Thank you for the raid. My name is Rosenthorn. I am currently in a costume. This is not what I normally look like. I'm dressed up as a games protagonist. Did you have a good time, Lucius? Thank you for the raid. I am raising money for the Jingle Jam 2025. My chosen charity is the Trevor Project, providing crisis support for LGBT youth. You can donate with the link I'm about to put in chat. If you donate there, you can donate £35 and get 15 games from the Jingle Jam game collection. You can also donate any amount you want. Donations of £15 or more, I'll also do a doodle. I would urge you to take a look at that. I will be streaming for another... I'll be streaming Signalis for another 30 minutes or so. Before I have to switch over to Power Wash Simulator 2 with my friend Fiora Tank Girl. We'll be collabing. What are you playing, Lucius? So, ooh, you're playing Alan Wake. I've never played Alan Wake, but I was familiar with it. I know that the band Poets of the Fool did music for Alan Wake, I believe. I think it was Alan, because I quite like that. I quite like the song they did for the game. My brother's a fan of Poets of the Fool. He got me into them. But I haven't played it. Maybe I should at some point. Maybe next Halloween. I'm not good at horror games. This is kind of like a... this is quite a rare situation for me to be doing this. Playing horror. Their in-world name is Old Gods of Asgard. Oh, I know they did like the musical one. I'm thinking of an old... They also did... Because didn't they do like a musical for the sequel? And it was like Herald of Darkness. But then Poets of the Fall also did a song called War. Yeah, there's an old Poets of the Fall song called War, which was made for the game. And the music video is like a live-action Alan Wake type thing. That's really all I know about the game. Like, I know it's about a writer. I know that you fight shadows with a flashlight. And I know it's all supposed to be a metaphor for his suffering. Whether it's guilt or mental health, I don't know. But it's yeah. It's like a struggling writer, right? So, I went on this little search to find this tape recorder for this radio, but I'm starting to think it wasn't actually a required part of the game. I think this is just like a little side bit, which lets me play music. Because I don't seem to have achieved anything by doing this, unless I've just pissed them all off. Okay. I think maybe I've just pissed off the enemies by playing music loudly. Okay, no, they're just pissed off either way. You know what? I am done with you. I can spare a few bullets to end you. Right, so what's my actual objective here? Maybe I haven't explored. Right, I've done this floor. Oh, hey Lysra. Welcome in. Thank you for the KO team. Signalis! Yeah. I just got the Eula's radio working with the tape that the storks didn't like them playing. It's very strong entrance. Just decks me in the face and cheers for the game I'm playing. It's like cute aggression, but for your favourite video game. Of course, Lucy, if you've got to like raid and run, because you like that's understandable. Go get some food in you. Streaming ain't easy. Get a break. Now I'm going to presume that maybe playing the radio. Maybe I have to play the music around a certain location. Like perhaps there was that owl radio. Hang on. This is a bit of a push, and maybe I'm completely wrong. But nope, I'm right. A heavy box fashioned to look like an owl. There are small holes at the top looking like a speaker or a microphone. No space to carry hummingbird key. Oh, god damn it. Let me repair myself. Or can I combine that? No, it's already repaired. It's already combined. Okay. Sick. Thank you very much. Yes, I read the information on the Falca unit. The Falc unit. And, yeah, scary. Also has telekinesis and mind control. I can't tell if she's meant to be dead or just, like, critically ill. It looked like there was readings on the monitor, but at this kind of resolution it's like, I don't know. She looks kind of dead. She looks pretty dead. Which ain't good. She's supposed to be like powerful. And yet she's somehow gone. Is that the hummingbird door? Yes. Replica Known Issues Part 1. We already read Part 2, so we know about... Who was it? Stars and Storks? Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behaviour that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Yules, that's what I am, tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance, as the original Yule pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. Persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instruments. Always place at least one mirror in Yule dorms, as they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals. They're just like me for real. Yule's persona stabilizes by keeping a tidy appearance and through regular social interactions. Yules will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. I think I actually would be a Yule. Ara. Even though they may seem like quiet simpletons. Oh, this one could be me too. Do not underestimate Aras. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Aras get along best with Yules, who tend to be patient and friendly, and have a talent for reading Aras' expressionless faces. In many facilities, Aras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and in walls. Unstable units may retreat into these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. Ara personas can be best stabilized by allowing them access to plants to take care of, ideally colourful flowers or trees. It's so interesting how, like, the original personalities that the models were based off of kind of bleed through. Colibri, they mentioned a colibri. It was the one that was held up in the painting room and doing weird psychic stuff. Commando Control Unit Bioresonance Technology Replica Hummingbird. Generation 6 High-Tech Bioresonance Specialist. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating, 152 centimeters. On the shorter end of the replica spectrum. A marvel of modern technology, the Colibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every Protector, Furung's Commando Falk unit is aided by a cadre of Colibri unit adjutants, which can amplify her bioresonance signals as well as produce her own. Despite their diminutive build, Colibris are one of the most effective Protector units. Able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalt, extract information non-verbally, and communicate among themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of the senses. The Colibri's bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. Eagle key in a stun prod. Don't mind if I do. Colibri's note. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of an Elster unit working at Shapinsky. There's no record of the model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made to the Commander Sickness. Also, I was wrong. I'm an Elster, aren't I? Right? Not a Euler. An Elster. Am I correct there? I think I was misremembering. Although I look like a Euler. So, although, to be fair, they basically all look the same. Now I say that, they all look the bloody same. Yeah, it's everyone else, not a Euler. I was going off of appearance, but... Oh, this again. Hang on, what was the code it brought up? 73. That's the signal I need. Yet another Colibri. Let's play it by ear if it's not going to tell me. I think I'd probably be a Yule. I'm nothing too crazy, and also the whole, like, Give them music to feel better. 86. Music makes me feel better. And I need to be around people even though I'm actually kind of an introvert. I'm like a introverted extrovert. I don't do well with loneliness, but I also am not super social. As in, like, I'm not great at talking. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the Signalis cosplay. I made it for Halloween originally, for my Halloween stream. But due to, like, having a particularly bad day that day, I didn't, like, get to have a full day of Halloween streaming. So this didn't get much use. It only got, like, a 3 to 4 hour stream of use. I played the intro up until I got pushed down the elevator, and then that was it. I'm going to be stopping Signalis very soon. Because I need to start organising Power Wash Simulator 2 at 9 PM GMT with Fjorda Tank Girl. So we'll play for a little bit longer. But not much longer. And then I'll put it on a wait screen while I work on the next part of the stream today. Signalis will definitely become a regular thing in the future, although I keep saying that with games and then not having the time. But I'm pretty sure if I actually took a look at all the games I want to play and dedicated 1 day a week to each of them, I could probably fit it in. Thank you for the hydrate, Vadim. Currently, my regular games, the current regulars that actually are regular, are Yakuza 0 and really it was just Yakuza 0 actually. So I have plenty more room for other regular games. Damn, look at that bad witch on the screen. I am a bad witch. Hang on, let me just have a quick... I want to just quickly figure this out for a second. The regular games I want to play. I need to finish Yakuza 0, so that's one regular. Hades 2, that's my second regular. Then I did say I would do Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader as a regular thing. But I always do Sea of Thieves on Sunday. Well, I try to. Then there's Signalis. That's 5 games, actually. 5 out of 7 days a week. Yeah, I can do it. I'll fit Signalis in. I do intend to go, like, I intend to improve my stream length next year. And also improve my scheduling to be, like, specific things on specific days so people know when to expect them. Rather than just basically every week just making whatever schedule I feel like. Right, I've read this. Because where I did scheduling before is I'd get to the end of the week and I'd go, right, what do I want? You know? And I'd make it up as I went along. Obviously he meant it as I'm a bad witch. Right, I have the Eagle key card, which is in Adler's office. And I have a small tubular lock key, which is going to be on the top floor, I believe. Well, not top floor, but maybe this floor. No. Oh no, maybe. Look at me, I'm a bad witch. Okay. Am I the dab witch? Well, let's find out, shall we? No. I can't dab. Sorry. Maybe if I had the full body tracking on. Zerk. I don't have a PhD, but I did work in a lab. My first ever job was a lab technician, and then I did it again a few years later as another job. So I've got about 2.5 years in labs, and I did do an apprenticeship in a lab. So I am a lab witch. I worked in an optical lab, making glasses for people. Optical glasses. And I did an apprenticeship and passed a distinction grade. Unfortunately, no one wants to hire a mentally ill trans woman, so I don't have a job. Can't entirely blame my identity on it, though. I'm also just useless. Where am I going? I need the Adler bedroom, which is B8. I have to go all the way down. If she gives me a ride from one place to another if I swing by in England, we can call her the cab witch. Can I make seafood and be the crab witch? I don't think I like most seafood. I'm okay with fish. But I don't think I like crab or like squiddy stuff. Right, we'll be ending very soon, so I need to make sure I get to the save point. Let's read Adler's diary. I've been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage. A strange box with a removable dial in front that has confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking like a clock. Without Calibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there's anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders, despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. I had a dream tonight, another memory of my just not life. I believe I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. I was playing with that mechanical lock box again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar. When I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before. Some type of engineer with an orange chess piece. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Shapinsky. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bears a room. More sick, making my work ever harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that our protector staff decreases. So does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replicas end up in the hospital ring, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled, for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvellous looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. There's a hole in front of the box. It looks like something is missing from the mechanism. Some kind of lock. Elster, this is me. Land Survey, Ship Technician Replica Magpie. Generation 5 Cosmo Pioneer Specialist. Biomechanical with carbon fiber reinforced polyethylene shell and titanium skeleton. 178 centimeters. A versatile combat engineer unit primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists, especially when in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on their chests and forearms. Why don't I have that? Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of Central Neural Archive on Veneta, new Elster units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. So, I'm basically extinct. Because the original neuro pathway is gone to make me. Oh dear. Well, not extinct, endangered. Because I still exist. Right, let's go find a save point so we can start to close. Oh, my light, my light, my light. I'm just about to finish. So I can go start prepping for the collab. I need to go up a floor. Maybe because you said something about putting a dick in a box? That's probably why you're being bonked. I didn't even notice, to be honest. There we go. Right. Oh no, Psyohex. No. Everyone calm down. Stop being saucy. Okay. I'm going to... oh, hang on. I'm just going to ask Fiora, actually. Will you still be wanting to prep? Then continue. Don't KO me. God damn it. Let's do a stretch. Why do you like punching me so much, Alyssa? Haven't I been kind to you? Alright, I'm just going to wait on hearing a message from someone. Get over here. How's everyone doing? And who hasn't donated to the Jingle Jam? Actually, I know who hasn't donated to the Jingle Jam. There's no pressure to, but, you know, I will judge you silently. It's for charity. Look at that total. Look at this. £480, and it could be more. If you type ! Jingle Jam or go to the link below my page in the panels, you can donate money to the Jingle Jam. And £35 gets you 15 video games from the Jingle Jam game collection, which includes some pretty good stuff. In fact, let me show you. I will show you what games are available in the Jingle Jam game collection. Well, no, don't give your life savings. Give if you can spare. The point of charity is not to put different people. The point of charity isn't that you put other people in hardship to get other people out of hardship. Like that becomes just like a. You're not improving any lives there. You're just, well, you are improving lives, but you're taking away from a life. Your own life, if you give money you can't do without to give to charity, you're just undermining yourself. So only give to charity if you can. Otherwise, you're not Hold on. Let me pull up the trailer for the Jingle Jam collection. Won't take a second. Let me just. Get below me, please. Layers. God damn it. Sometimes it just doesn't want to scroll. I thought I had one already ready, but I guess I didn't. There we go. Check this shit out. There's no audio. Where's there? Is there audio? There isn't. Why is there no audio? I'm literally asking you to capture it. Apparently it hates me. Let's try this again. I'm trying to advertise for you. How dare you not work? There we go. That was just too laggy. You only have until December 14th. December 14th. For 15 games. And they all looked cool. I need to get it myself, really, but I just don't currently have it in the budget. But I will as soon as I can. The trailer for the game kind of sucks. Oi, you're talking about a charity event here. That trailer had funky music, and it said, "Give to charity." That's all it really needs. And I thought it looked good. Oh well. Did it actually have the names of the games? Well, I guess it technically didn't, but it does tell you to go to. It does have like the thumbnails for the games, which include the names. Like there's a shot where it shows all the thumbnails, and they had names on. Plus, it tells you to go to the Tiltify website where it has the names of the games too. But yeah, it didn't say like on the clips of the games. It didn't say like in the corner like this footage is from, you know. Listen, why are you judging a charity event so heavily? How dare you, gentlemen, Berserker? Oh, hang on, I know what I can do. I can do some doodles. While I wait for a response from my collab partner. Just to double check, I did save, right? Yes, I did. Here's another one just in case. I believe Callistra the rat wanted a doodle of a rat. Why don't you show me the donos? There it is. Rat doodle, let's go. Okay. That was her request. So Hex, you included a YouTube short in your donation, which I did not notice. What the hell is this link? Dare I look? Ah. So this is what Ziohex included in his donation message. Thank you, Ziohex. I greatly appreciate it. What year is it? Oh shit, we got a donation from the Orange Traveller of £35. They are from a Discord I am in for a YouTuber and former live blogger, Zephyr the Jester. Known them for a long time because I've been on that Discord for a long time. So it's nice to see them donate, and they can enjoy the Jingle Jam collection too. I need to do with them a doodle. Right, my collab partner has responded. I still have half an hour. So let's do Callie's doodle. But I'm going to switch. I am collaborating with Fiora Tank Girl, and we are playing Power Wash Simulator 2. I've never played a Power Wash game before. Never normally stood out to me as the kind of thing I would spend money on normally. However, she invited me and she got me a copy, so I'm willing to give it a shot. And it should just be nice to chat, maybe. We'll see. I haven't collaborated with her yet. Only chatted over Discord. Okay. Should we get some music going in the background while I do this? I also need a reference image for Callie. Okay. Maybe I'll need to do a stream refresh when I switch over to the games rather than going into a wait screen because my internet's having a bit of trouble here. That's fine. I can last for another 30 minutes. Let's calistrate that. What's the best way for me to get a reference of Callie? This one should do. Never drawn a rat face before. It's going to be interesting. Her nose is shaped a little bit like a heart, which is cute. Give the jutty out rat teeth. Actually, it doesn't really have a black nose, it's like a purple nose. Thank you for the rat reference in chat, Hex. Your very fluffy neck. If I can do something cute with the thing. They only got 3 fingers, but I wonder if I can do a cute little thing with that. Little rat thingies. Don't need the foot, it's too high up. Doesn't make any sense. Looks like they're just sort of raising their foot and looking bashful about it. What if he gave them a little hat? Like a little Christmassy hat? Be a cute Christmassy hat to give to a rat. A rat hat. Like an elf hat. Cute little elf hat for a rat. Ooh. Ooh, I missed that. Who donated? Hang on. Let me check. Thank you so much for the donation of £35, Gentleman Berserker. Was that you? Wait, did you donate on... Wait. Why did I get an email saying my donation was complete? Gentleman Berserker, did you just donate as a... Wait. Hang on. Did you just donate using my business email? Did you just donate me to bloody Jingle Jam? Yeah. Did you use my business email and donate me to Jingle Jam? I just had the email come through. Thank you so much, Gentleman Berserker. What the hell? We've just hit £500 thanks to you. Gentleman Berserker just did a donation of £35 to Jingle Jam, but they put my email that I have on my Blue Sky for Business as the place to send the codes. So I got the codes. It's a public email, so it's not like as scary as I made it sound like. When I say that they use my email, it's the email I have public for if people want to contact me about VTuber stuff. Which never happens, by the way, but it's there just in case. Because someday someone might want to. It's also just good for privacy to have a different email address for Rose and Fawn, you know? You know what, I think the hat needs to go over the ears but have ear holes. I think that makes more sense. Perhaps. Why would I do rat ear holes for a hat? Like that? I want to do very rough colouring for this one. Just to make it more obvious what's going on with the shapes. Just solid colour I can fill in. Yeah, that helps a lot with the readability. Thank you again for the donation on my behalf, Gentleman Berserker. Didn't make sense you couldn't get the games all the hard work you're doing to raise money. Thank you. I felt like I was going to find a way to get it before the 14th. Even if I had to, like, commit a crime. I don't know. I would have figured it out. But, thank you. That's a lot of... It gives... I might even be able to adjust some of my streams next week to play the Jingle Jam games and advertise them better by actually playing them. Now that I've got them. Because actually playing them on stream would be good to, like, show people, like, hey, you know, check these out. These are cool. Right, let's fill in most of the face, but then do the eyes. Like that. Not too light. It might be too light. Try to give it a bit of a rough furriness to the colour change. Kind of going for like a bashful Callistra. And also, Gentleman Berserker, thank you for helping us hit £500. It's an awesome amount of money to raise. That is now literally, what, 10 times more than I made 4 years ago when I did the Jingle Jam? 10 times more raised for the Jingle Jam by my campaign. If 50 times 10 is 500, I think it is. I'm pretty bad at maths. But that's why Callie gets full colour while everyone else had to make do with black and whites or not even coloured at all, because maybe I'm biased. Maybe it's because she's created an amazing community around a scuff of legends. And I probably wouldn't still be going if I hadn't gotten support from them. Because I'm very much motivated by positive reinforcement. I'm shameless like that. Alright, they've got kind of like a lavendery or dark purple lavendery colour to their skin, like that. Well, I greatly appreciate my own community, Zyhex, my brother, all of his friends, all my regulars. It's thanks to, as well, thanks to many of the other VTubers I met, who are able to give me a VTuber perspective on everything I've done and support me with collabs and involve me in events. That's allowed me to feel like what I'm doing is worthwhile. And then the Jingle Jam only adds to that feeling of feeling like, hey, actually I can do this, because £500 is a lot of money for someone to raise, particularly someone who's only just hit 200 followers. And while that's not in, you know, I find it hard to take credit for that because it's other people who have given their money. I guess I have to give myself some credit. Well, I'm going to get told off, you know. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. I feel like I need to get a tail in there. What's a fun way to have the tail? Maybe just up straight. It's not a super curvy tail. Very straight tail. It's quite thick actually. It has a thick tail at the back. No, that's coming up from too high. Gotta go from lower. Because I mean, I'm maybe just here. Did I put that on the wrong layer? I did. That's fine. I can make do. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've missed chat because I've been focused on the reference image. I will say that Rusty's Retirement is perfect for stuff like right now because it runs on the side of the screen, the whole screen, and it's an idle game with built-in Twitch integration. Incredible. I'm going to get that installed ASAP then and make sure that's involved in future streams. I have Rusty's Retirement and Norp Analog, both great idle games to run while I'm doing coursework or remote work. Yes, you did give me Norp Analog. Apolog. I did enjoy it. Roar to you too, Red Coat Panda. Roar. Roar. Yes, squeeze the panda. The panda threatened to commission me a feet sniffing emote, which he deserves to be squeezed for, because that is not okay. That's never happening. I was the inspiration, don't downplay yourself. Thank you for being here, it's actually pretty cool of you. Okay, fine. It is pretty cool of me, okay. I am pretty damn cool. I feel like I want all the shades of pink to be the same to make it actually work. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Boom, 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 boom. What if I look like you little blushy? There we go. She wanted a rat doodle. Behold a rat doodle. Now I have to start prepping for Power Wash Simulator 2. So I'm going to take a break and I will be back. Okay? I hope everyone enjoyed the Signalis and art. We will now move on to Power Wash Simulator in about 30 minutes.